Welcome to KitStop's introductory video showing how to assemble and then use our solar experimental kit for adjustable angle of mounting. This is one of a group of videos related to our solar and renewable energy modules and kits. Links to our other videos are included in the description below this video. The main objectives of this video are to help users to assemble a kit and show how some experiments are possible. When your module arrives, it should look like this. There are 6 key parts to this module. These are the solar panel, the main digital meter and its cables and connectors, the on-off switch, the 9-volt battery snap, and a small collection of hookup wires and a heatsink material. Here are some extra resources which we recommend that you will need. A 9-volt battery is essential if you're going to get the meter to work. Core flute, which we've used here, is not essential, but it is a simple medium to work with. We have used a piece that's 100mm by 200mm and found it to be very handy. You can choose to replace the core flute with other material that is suitable, such as plywood or ABS plastic and so on. The hot glue gun or a double-sided tape, but probably not both. A small flat screwdriver for the terminals of the slide switch. The extra items not shown here are soldering iron and solder, heat gun or hairdryer for the heat shrink, a third-hand clamp to hold wires while they're being soldered, a sharp knife for cutting the core flute if that's the way you're going to go, a steel ruler, which we recommend as a guide for measuring and then cutting the core flute, and duct tape for securing wires. This module is designed to allow the user to easily change the angle of the solar panel and then observe the effect that this has on the voltage and the current generated from the solar cell. It is worth noting that for most solar cells, their output voltage will float up very high if there's no load on their output. We've therefore added a load into this kit, which is a 270 ohm resistor. If this resistor is removed, the solar cell will tend to give maximum voltage readings at almost all angles, and this makes it very difficult to conduct meaningful experiments. Users may like to replace the load resistor with something else, such as LED lights or an electric motor. Assembling the kit. We recommend the following steps in assembling your kit. First, solder the hookup wires to the rear of your solar panel. Next, we marked out where we want to mount the solar panel and the meter. Carefully cut the hole for the meter and then create 2 holes where the wires from the solar panel will pass through the core flute. Now insert the meter and ensure that it is seated correctly onto the core flute. Time to install the solar panel and then the slide switch. Carefully secure them in place using either the hot glue or the double-sided tape. Here, for our demo, we've used the double-sided tape. Next, we recommend tinning all the wires that you're about to use. Install the 3-wire connector onto the meter and then connect up the red wires from the battery snap and the meter to the on-off switch. We recommend connecting the power from the battery into the center terminal as shown here. Now it's time to connect the 4 black ground wires together. Take care with ensuring that the junction is protected with heat shrink sleeving. Time now to connect the positive side of the solar panel, that's the red wire, to the voltmeter, the yellow wire from the voltmeter, plus some sort of small load. As mentioned before, we are using a 270 ohm resistor here. We strongly recommend using something to protect and insulate this junction, again such as heat shrink. Next is to connect the other end of the load to the positive lead of the milliamp meter, a very thick red lead. Once that junction is protected with its own insulation, we recommend tidying and securing the loose wires so that they are out of the way for future experimentation. This is also a good time to connect the 9-volt battery, turn on the switch and check that the digital meter is working. Take your new module outside and experiment facing the solar panel at different angles to the sun. A final note of interest: unfortunately, the bright sunshine makes it very difficult to record a useful video for this module. Therefore, we have simply taken a few stills of very different angles. If you are interested in using a solar cell for recharging batteries, please watch our separate video on that project. Links are listed below. We hope this video has been useful for you. Links to our website, our email contact details and any new video and customer applications are all listed in the description section below this video. Thanks for watching. We look forward to hearing from you.